that with me. Let's get on. It is warm. Oh, that Starbucks that they're doing there, it's fucking gotta be open soon. Is that your van?
Yeah, man.
Nice van, that, mate.
Cheers, thanks, buddy.
It's just one I made.
Like a homie, is it?
Yeah.
They're wrapped on me.
Oh, yeah, spot on. A lot cheaper as well than buying a
Mate, honestly, I
The
know
normal one.
a mate back at home from the Isle of Man, just moved go recent.
Alright.
And he literally bought a load of Chinese, the bafang stuff. Have you seen
Oh, yeah, it's good, the bafang
Mate,
stuff. Yeah.
It does about 70 odd miles an hour.
Oh, yeah.
Insane.
Yeah. Like this one only does like 30.
Yeah.
But you can get a new controller, it pops it up to like 40 and 50, but it's alright. I'm mainly bothered about the range.
It's quick enough, innit?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Just fucking coppers are a
Like
night.
the cops got, yeah.
I was just going to say, yeah, fucking coppers are a nightmare, aren't they? Hey, take it easy, mate. See you later. Cheers, mate. See, fucking everyone's for killer coppers. That way, there's fucking other stuff they should be concentrating on. And sort some of these fucking nonsense out. You know, looking at a story over there on YouTube. True story, like it's been on news and that, I think. No, it wasn't. It was on the news feeds I get on, like Daily Mail or something like that. And a woman, cut a long story short, she'd been arrested for knocking a copper's glasses off, but she didn't get arrested on the spot. They went to her house at 2 in the morning, dragged her out, arrested her, had her in cells 20 hours, but they stripped her down, topless, just had a little skimpy pair of shorts on. She was in the cell, nearly naked, like I say, for about 18 hours. And she said the police had sexually assaulted her, and all that sort of thing. Trying to like shite, and so she demanded her solicitor demanded the footage of when she was in custody and the custody log, and surprise, surprise, I mean, they handed over the CCTV and the custody log, but there was 3 hours of footage missing in different sections of the CCTV footage. And apparently the police have said so far there's no evidence of police misconduct. She also went to the hospital after she'd been released, and even the hospital confirmed that there's fresh signs of sexual abuse. And that's not the first time it's happened at that particular police station. I can't remember where it was. It could have been Leeds actually, but don't quote me on that because I'm not sure. And that's just indicative of what the police are like nowadays. We really can't be trusted. I'd rather be at the mercy of a criminal gang rather than the police. I think it'd be safer. I think they're not sticking up for criminals, but I think nowadays the criminals have got a bit more scruples than the police. But I don't want to turn this into another rant about police. We all know I hate them. Also, did you see on the videos again on YouTube, but it'd been on news and stuff, about that John Kerry, an American politician, but he's now a climate change czar. Basically trying to get people to change their ways and stuff. And then it come to light in that the interview thing he was giving, or he was like answering questions to a bit of a panel about private jets. He said, and this story about me flying in private jets everywhere, I've never owned a private jet, we never take private jets anywhere. And the bloke questioned him, says, alright, so this statement about that I'm going to read out now, about up until earlier on this year, your family owned a private jet, it was registered in your wife's name, and the company was called Flying Squirrel, and they use it for personal use. And then he tried spinning the line that, yeah, that was my wife's, not mine. You know what I mean? And the bloke said, you've just said under oath that you haven't owned or flown in a private jet. But yeah, but I thought you meant me personally, registered in my name. And as I say, that was my wife's. It just shows the barefaced lies that they tell. Some of the stuff there. Yeah, it just shows the barefaced lies. Lie right to everyone's face. Like they're going about this climate change thing. Yeah, I totally think we do need to clean up the way we do stuff, for definite. But what definitely doesn't help is weather manipulating, which is fact. It's even been discussed on in the European Union, in the EU Congress. So it's definitely a thing that happens. And like they're going about these forest fires, which are terrible. But have you noticed we've got a lot more of them happening now? One of the big reasons for that is, if you look back at policy changes in a hell of a lot of Western countries and others, just catch my breath, guys. Cheers, mate. you'll see that the way they manage forests and woodland had totally changed. They no longer remove a lot of the scrub and a lot of old branches and debris like they used to. Just like in Australia when they had that bad wildfire, a lot of the farmers there were saying that it wouldn't have been half as bad if the government hadn't stopped managing the woodland and the forest and clearing stuff. Especially in places where you're prone to forest fires anyway, it is always a thing they've done, clearing it and stuff, because if you don't, you get a lot more forest fires. And what's happened since they've stopped doing it? A lot more forest fires. You know what I mean? This is why they stopped doing it, to push this climate change thing. I mean, like I say, yeah, we definitely do need to clean up the way we do stuff. But all this going on about man-made climate change, is an absolute load of shite. You know, I mean, we're on a planet that's climate changes all the time, and we've got proof of that. I mean, I dare say, it stands to reason, that we haven't made it any better with all the crap they put into the atmosphere. I'm not denying that, but they're definitely exaggerating the fact, and you can tell that by the way they're doing stuff. Everything they seem to want to do is stuff that takes our money and freedom away. When you look, our government, if you just look at that, the stuff that they do, they're not asked about climate change. God, at least Conservative government, they try to make it cheaper for internal flights in the UK. So what does that tell you? Is that John Kerry from America that I'm on about? The private jets. This all stinks. See you later, guys. Sorry about the rant.